So another trade recap from today. We got the 13th of April 2026 and we made $520 today on both accounts combined. Coming into this session, we had a no news Monday today, and as well coming into this session we already made the dip into the big daily fair value gap. We had high resistance liquidity up there. I was expecting not that much movement from today, especially because like I said, no news Monday. We had this drop, taking out liquidity over the weekends from the news. With the sweep here during Asia, it was clear we won't come down further right there. We had equal session highs here to the downside, or relative equal session lows, my bad. But as soon as we move further up, especially because of the strong opposing market structure right here, it was pretty clear early that we won't take a short. I got a little bit tempted taking a short setup, even though we didn't inverse this gap, but I looked at the 1 minute and this definitely looked like a valid short setup right here. But I didn't took the trade because it was FOMO, it was against strong opposing market structure, and was also forced, so I didn't took the trade. And right afterwards we got the SMT, the 1 minute bullish SMT. The perfect entry for this trade probably would have been here, there. This probably would have been the trade for the day, but it is what it is because I didn't expect it, or I was not completely fully locked in on this candle. And yeah, it did inverse this gap, and but then the next candle was also spiking so hard, and yeah, there was FOMO. I didn't enter it because I had FOMO, and yeah, that's about that. We didn't take the trade, it was FOMO. Looks like we're going probably to our take profit right now, but we will see. We will go through that in a second. So what I want to say, we didn't took out any opposing liquidity, no opposing market structure, no opposing 5 minute SMT. We moved up, made another retrace, and then entered during the macro calmly at 15:55 perfect execution time of this beautiful inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute, one SMT break structure, inverse fair value gap, a beautiful setup. And then the take profit one I had was probably more like my main target for the day, but because the RR would have been so bad, I decided to put my take profit here at this high, which is on the daily like a high resistance liquidity. But yeah, this would have been a good one. Yeah, so and then I decided to take profits here of this high because this was a strong key level for me, especially because we already moved, like this move we made since pre-market was like 1%, and I was saying like we're pretty much exhausted. We filled this daily opening gap right there. And so, yeah, I was fully willing to take partials right there. That's on both, so on both accounts combined, $520. And then after that, I put my stop loss to break even because I learned from last time, or the time before last time. I wanted to grab like the whole daily move. We didn't do that today. I was staying in my execution time in the macro, trading my slice of the pie, slice of the pizza pie. So yeah, this was a like completely solid 20-minute trade. We were pretty much exhausted, so we moved 1%, pause right there, perfect. Break even right there. For me, even if this makes the further move up, also great, because we are so overextended and just filled this gap, and the extension to the upside is, in my opinion, not so probable, even if it looks more probable than anything to the downside. I'm expecting more like consolidation now, and I was also thinking like we could easily go down, tap this gap, maybe then stop us out. So yeah, this break even is completely valid for me. Good trade, good execution, didn't act it on FOMO. Yeah, and that, I think, wraps it up for today.